Sometimes life hits you so hard, you start to wonder if God forgot your name. But the truth is, that's when He's closest. This is the story of Job. But not the old school version. This is the real story. If Job lived right here, in our world today. Job was that dude. Respected. Successful. He had a good job, a nice car, a family that loved him, and friends who admired him. He wasn't perfect, but he tried to live right. He gave back, he prayed, he stayed grateful. He believed that when you do right, life goes right. But one day, everything changed. Out of nowhere, Job lost it all. His business crashed. His house got foreclosed. His car got repossessed. And to make it worse, tragedy hit his family. All in the same season. Everything he loved, gone. Just like that. People started talking. Man, Job must have done something wrong. He had to have sinned for God to do him like that. Even his closest friends said, maybe you brought this on yourself. But Job stayed quiet. He didn't curse God. He didn't give up. He just sat there, broke, hurting and confused, still trying to believe that somehow God had a plan. And that's where most of us break. When life don't make sense, when we pray, but nothing changes. When the people we thought would help us walk away. But see, Job didn't realize there was a conversation happening in heaven about him. Satan told God, Job only serves you because life's good. Take away his blessings and he'll curse you. And God said, test him, but don't take his life. That's heavy. Because sometimes the test ain't to destroy you. It's to prove your faith is real. So Job kept getting hit. Bills piled up. Health went downhill. Friends turned fake. His wife even said, just curse God and die.
But Job said, should we only accept good from God and not bad? That's real faith. That's spiritual maturity. That's the kind of strength that makes the devil mad.
Still, Job was human. He cried.
He questioned God. He said, Lord, why me? What did I do?
And if you've ever been there, if you've ever looked up at the ceiling with tears in your eyes, wondering why everything's falling apart, then you understand Job. But here's the part that hits the hardest. God never explained why. He just reminded Job who he was. He said, where were you when I laid the foundation of the earth? Who gives the ocean its limits? Who commands the morning? In other words, you may not understand the plan, but trust the one who made it.
And when Job humbled himself and said, Lord, I spoke of things too wonderful for me to know, that's when God stepped in.
He restored everything Job lost. Double. Twice the blessings. Twice the peace. Twice the joy. Because Job never let his pain change his praise. James 5:11 says, you have heard of Job's perseverance and have seen what the Lord finally brought about. The Lord is full of compassion and mercy. That's the message right there. Just because you're suffering doesn't mean God's punishing you. Sometimes He's preparing you, testing your faith to show you and the world that you're built for this. Maybe right now, your life feels like Job's. Everything's falling apart, people turning their backs, money running low. But if you can hold on, if you can still trust God when it doesn't make sense, there's double waiting on the other side. Romans 8:18 says, the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. So don't give up. You might be in your job season, but your comeback is loading. God's not punishing you. He's positioning you. And when He restores you, the same people who doubted you will have to witness your blessing. Stay faithful. Stay grounded. Because even when it feels like everything's gone, grace is still there, mercy is still there, and God is still there. Because if Job could lose it all and still say, though He slay me, yet will I trust Him, then you can too. Hold on to faith, even when you don't understand the plan. Because God's grace will carry you through every storm. And one day, you'll look back and realize, you were never alone.